and an Expo. A Mortar Expo push here, guys. Here we go. The opponents, or excuse me, the spectators, excuse me, are BMing. They're laughing. Are you kidding me? We have an Expo and a Mortar on the board. Here we go. It's going to be a log coming down. Fireball. Hey guys, what's going on? It's Ash here coming at you today in Clash Royale. We are already inside our first match here, right outside top 200 ladder. Going to be playing live for you guys today in a deck that, well, I can guarantee I have never shown before on the channel. Really nothing exactly like it, maybe except for the meme video from years ago. My OG viewers will know this, when Nick at Night actually was on the channel sharing Triple Siege. This is, of course, quite a bit different, but it does have the Mortar and Expo. This guy, Aragon, was previously top 30 in the world when he was tweeting at me saying, dude, this is an insane deck. It actually works. Let me share this with your viewers. And then a bunch of, I don't know, his friends, people who have seen him on ladder, even some of you guys in the comments of my YouTube videos have been requesting me bring him on. So today we're going to make that happen and try to make my man put his money where his mouth is. Speaking of money where mouth is, guys, a good time to give a shout to my creator code CWA in all Supercell games. Honestly, guys, here on the channel, things are not exactly what they used to be. We went from about 120,000 views per video to around 40 to 60,000 views per video. Now, from my perspective, it's okay. One thing I've realized, I'm just going to blab through this first match if you haven't already gotten that from today's video. One thing I've realized in life is that it's not always going to be your time in the sun, you know, so to speak, and we're still super into the game here on the channel. I'm not feeling, you know, negative at all about either my YouTube channel or the game, but facts are facts, and using creator code CWA does help me out a lot. I also want to make kind of an announcement. It's an unfortunate one. I'll still be reallocating or allocating a lot of the support that you guys give me to various community initiatives. I'm helping to sponsor the Bren Chong Tournament 2 right now. It's a $6,000 tournament going on. Wouldn't be possible without, in part, the support of you guys helping me out so I can support these tournaments. We did the AMG Cup last month as well. So while I'll continue to still do this through your help, I'm also going to have to, I've reached the point where I actually have to use some of the money for my family and to support this, right? Because I do have a son and I have an ex and I have my own life too. So I do, you know, just want to kind of let you guys know, because I have been rather vocal in the past about saying that every cent goes back into the community. Unfortunately, life is what life is, given the circumstances of the, you know, the game, my channel, whatever. I have to actually use some of that money myself. So hey, I just want to let you guys know of that change. Nothing too major. Just had to let you guys know, because I don't want to be that person who commits to something and doesn't follow through with it long term. So anyway, guys, thank you for using creator code CWA. It really does help me a lot, so thank you. Anyway, here we go, guys. 5 seconds remaining in this match, and so far, not a lot of damage to any of these towers, but I am worried officially. Look at this smorgasbord of troops here in the left-hand lane. Meanwhile, we throw that fireball down against the battle ram in the right-hand lane. We have a bandit coming. The predictive barrel comes down from the opponent as well. We have a royal ghost on our right tower. Oh my god. Somehow we defend there, but man, not looking good here in the first match. Not looking good at all. 784, 1138 on both of our towers here. About 30 seconds almost into overtime. The opponent decides to pump here. Okay, so it's not over yet against Vice and Entrance? That dude. Alright, so here we go. It's going to be an Expo down the right-hand lane. Battle Ram placed in the left-hand lane from the opponent. We have a Mega Minion at full health here, dealing with that Battle Ram. That's very, very beneficial for us. Royal Ghost comes out from the opponent. We have a Knight still alive. Hunter comes down. Log is down. Oh my god, guys. Wait a second. Wait a second here. Expo actually gets a lock on. Then we go with a Mortar. Oh my word. Does Mortar lock in? No, it goes to the Ice Golem. We still have that Expo on the tower. Just like that, guys. This match all of a sudden is neck and neck here. We still have that Mortar. Mortar is locked onto the tower. Gets another hit. 399. We can spell Cycle out here, guys. The Double Siege has won. A big comeback victory for the first match of the video, I think. He's still spamming here. Okay, it's not over yet. I take it back. I take it back. There's Fireball, and there we go. There we go. What a victory to start this video, guys. Let's check to see where he is in the world. So we are 219 in the world. Be right back. All right, guys, into the next match. 219 in the world against Sandbox. So obviously a CRL Pro player, I'm assuming, maybe just from the Sandbox Sandbox family clan here. We will see either way. Also, hey, I did the big shout for creator code. Might as well get all my information out there. I also post, I wouldn't say daily, but I post a few times a week on Instagram, either memes that really made me laugh in the community. So a couple of those, some life update type posts, pictures with family, stuff like that. Kind of see what I'm up to. That's Clash_with_Ash on Instagram. So check me out there in case you haven't already. Also be doing a bunch of giveaways and stuff on various social media, including the community tab here. So keep your eyes posted for that stuff. Anyway, here we go, guys. 1 minute into the match, going against the deck that is just littering top ladder right now, maybe everywhere in the game right now, certainly grand challenges as well. The opponent, nice job getting a barbarian to our right side tower. So going against Royal Giant with the Fisherman Hunter combination is going to be interesting with this deck. They can't Royal Giant the Mortar and the Expo, though. That's the beauty of having 2 siege units in the same deck. So immediately we go with the Mortar after that Expo, after the Royal Giant, I should say, is dead. Now we have the skeleton surrounding that barbarian, also the musketeer putting in a little bit of work there. We do score 1 hit and force an E-Wiz out of the opponent. Probably just going to let this E-Wiz go. Let's see what we do here with about a 1 elixir advantage or so with 15 seconds remaining in single elixir time. So here we go, 10 seconds now. You guys excited about Clan Wars 2 or what? I'm kind of excited. I don't know, at this point it's just been like a long time, right? Just like, let me know, call me when it gets here. It's gonna be my truthful answer to you guys. All right, so here we go. Heal Spirit goes down, nice block with the Knight in the right-hand lane. And again, we can go with Mortar, and we do. So Mortar is down. And again, the opponent's going to have difficulty. He's going to have to use an E-Wiz maybe. Let's see if we go Muskie and proper. No, we don't go Muskie right away. First we go, we log back. So that Mortar's going to lock on here, I believe. Skeletons as well down. Bar Barrel comes down from the opponent. We do score 1 hit, though, from that Mortar. So here we go again, both at 8 and 9 elixir right now. We both reload with another Mortar instead of an Expo, trying to force the fisherman, the opponent here, or the fisherman, to use his Royal Giant on that Mortar. He's not going to do it, so we go with the defensive Expo. We've got defense kind of on lockdown here, guys. The opponent does have Fireball in their deck. We're placing very high Musketeers to try to circumvent that. 1 Royal Giant hit, though, in the right-hand lane puts us at a damage deficit here with 1 second remaining before sudden death, and now we cross over into sudden death time. So here we go, another Royal Giant. We have Expo again in hand, and we do use it. Nice delay there. Knight just so important on defense here. Also log. Heal Spirit doesn't make contact. Nice defense there by Aragon. Here we go again. 1 shot with that Mortar in the right-hand lane. Expo putting in work on the defensive end, 2279. We're inching closer and closer. Here it comes again, Mega Minion at the ready there. You see that Mega Minion was like almost hovering. He had to have been hovering his finger over the bridge there. And then a log again is going to prevent any damage in that right-hand lane. So nice defense again, smart defense, delaying, not quickly reacting, except for with the Mega Minion, knowing that would be the best counter we had in hand. This time preemptively going with that defensive Expo. We go with the Musketeer in the right-hand lane. Now we do have a Mortar for left hand after we defend here. Going to be able to defend rather easily. We go with that log too, and then boom, there's the Mortar. So the opponent goes with Skeletons, Heal Spirit, and we have that Mega Minion again at the ready. He is on the money with that Mega Minion, I'll tell you guys. Getting so much value from both the Knight and the Mega Minion, especially on the defensive end. There comes a Fireball. That was a big money Fireball from the opponent. Log comes down, trying to keep that Musketeer alive, and we do so. Beautiful job keeping that Muskie alive. Otherwise, things will be a bit different here in the left-hand lane. Bar Barrel comes down again. Log comes down, pushing everything except for that Barbarian back. Again, we have Siege in hand. We go with a Mortar. We need a connection here. 24 seconds left on the clock, guys. Here we go. E-Wiz comes down. Defensive Expo comes down for us. We can't afford to let him Fireball cycle with 16 seconds remaining here in the match, guys. We need something. We got 1 Mortar hit. There's a Fireball. A Royal Giant comes down. 10, 9, make it 8 seconds remaining. Here we go. We need to cycle to another Fireball quickly. Log comes down. 4 seconds remaining. Fireball, please. 2, 1, we win. Whoa. I said Fireball, please. Man, that log pushed us over the edge, gave us the damage advantage. That's 2 in a row from Aragon, man. So far, so good with this video. Has he made you guys a believer yet? Me? I want to see a couple more matches. At least 2 more matches, maybe 3. Let's see if he wins or loses. I'll check back in with you guys to see where he is. Actually, let's just do that right now, right? 163. Be right back. All right, guys, here we go. Match number 3 against Ahmed Atarik. So we go with the Muskie starting play in the right-hand lane. He goes with Fire Spirits. What the heck is that card, man? We block all but 1. Oops comes down. It caught us off guard with the Fire Spirits. They might be running that deck that, what, it was Ilka running this deck for a long time, kind of the minor Fire Spirit Prince deck, but it doesn't look to be that deck with the mini P.E.K.K.A. So we'll see Princess, though, in the deck. He goes with a high also Inferno Tower. Looks to be some sort of a minor chip, minor bait deck. And again, trying to keep that Mortar alive. We go with kind of the sacrificial Musketeer there to block that Inferno Tower. And hey, it's going to work out for us here. At least we get 1 hit and we force out a log out of the opponent, albeit on our weak side tower on that left tower, taking it down to 30-24. Still very early here in the match. Interesting kind of control deck from the opponent. It's been a while since we've seen a minor control deck, I'll be honest with you guys, and Rocket is indeed the last card. We do get a temporary lock on that tower, so not too bad, all said and done, putting us about, what, 19 HP behind the opponent. So here we go again, cycling. Mega Minion in the back, skeletons in front of the King Tower. Just cycling here. Go with Mortar. Why not? Let's see what they do. They go with the... Hey, every time they're going to use the Inferno Tower against our Mortar, that is fine with us. 5 for 4 trade. Now we're going to protect that Mortar again. We go with the Musketeer. Musketeer snipes the Princess and then finishes off that Miner as well. Now we can go with, feasibly an Expo here, provided that we have some defense for his mini P.E.K.K.A. And I'm sure we do. We have Knight ready in hand. And he doesn't even go with the mini P.E.K.K.A. He goes with a Rocket instead. Probably a smart move on the opponent. So equalizing our tower damage on both of the towers. And again, we go with the same kind of moves here. We quickly cycle to that Mortar. Skeletons, Mega Minion. Here we go with the Knight this time. I think maybe predicting a mini P.E.K.K.A. didn't happen though. So essentially a sacrificial Knight there. Trying to chip through that Inferno Tower as well. Try to get at least 1 hit on the right-hand lane. It looks like we're going to leak a little bit of elixir and then play a high Expo in the middle. Nice protection there from the opponent, not allowing that Expo to kill or target his Princess. However, we get a couple Musketeer shots in the left-hand tower. The right-hand tower, we have a nice, lucrative Mortar lock right now. Mega Minion putting in work on the defensive end. Log comes down. Nice predictive log by the opponent, knowing that we have the skeletons in the cycle, but not before that Mortar takes that right tower down to 1738 HP, guys. Looking pretty good. Looking pretty good. 2 and 1. And as you've noticed here, I think that almost all matches with a deck like this are going to be going into sudden death overtime. If you're playing with a deck like this and you're losing a lot and you're not going into overtime, it likely means you're being way too aggressive, right? And notice how he identifies what the opponent's siege counter is, and then he makes his moves, right? And then he gets into his offense. He never plays, or very rarely, except for double elixir time, is he playing 2 siege units at the same time. Mostly a defensive Expo, offensive Mortar. Very occasionally, he'll play an offensive Expo and an offensive Mortar. Let's see what he does here. So again, able to get around this Rocket with ease, and there it is again, right at that Mortar location, the center of the river. Let's see. Can we finish off this mini P.E.K.K.A.? No. Knight comes down a second too late, but we do snipe that Princess. Here comes another Miner. We go with the Musketeer. We didn't catch that Miner, but we'll mitigate his chip damage to 1939. Log comes down. Hey, we have a nice damage advantage here. We have to be very careful, though. He does have a Rocket, okay? We go with the Skeletons first, then the Knight. Log that Miner away from the tower. Get the Expo lock maybe here, guys. He's low on elixir. He doesn't want a Mortar. He doesn't want a Rocket. We go with a Fireball. Mortar locks on. Miner on the Mortar. I don't know about that. The opponent, I think their best bet at this point, they needed something. But I think their best bet was probably to mine a rocket at this point. 25, 24 seconds remaining here, guys. We're going all offense. We got the Knight protecting the Expo. The Knight catches that miner. Here we go with the Mortar reloaded. We get a temporary Expo lock. Musketeer is going to finish it out. It is not a draw with 12 seconds left. That's 3 in a row now, guys. 3 in a row. 134. Be right back. All right, guys. Here we go against Lucas X Gamer, man. Lucas, dude. One of my favorite players in the game. This guy is so good. We are going to have our work cut out for us here. Looks like he's playing, I was going to say, it looks like he's playing he's playing the Royal Hogs deck. So here we go. You see Heal Spirit like right away, even though I saw the log too. You almost automatically think Royal Giant, right? But here we go, going with the Mortar. So going against Royal Hogs with the Magic Archer. Gonna be challenging because you only have 1 fireball in this deck, right? Newsflash, only 1 fireball. So it's going to be important in Royal Recruits. Okay, Lucas. It's going to be important to save our fireball. Do a lot of defensive mortars, right? Save our fireball for Magic Archer if we can, and then try to defend Royal Hogs using the log and mortar, right? So here we go. In Cannon Cart, man. This is a nasty deck. A lot of really good ground cards. We go with that last second Mortar, and it's a good thing we did so. Not only are we going to get 1 hit, but we also, more importantly, we stymie that Cannon Cart. This time we are just going to go ahead and fireball the Royal Hogs. Probably looking for a Magic Archer next play out of Lucas here. So damage is fairly even. On the diagonal towers, our left, the opponent's right from our perspective. So here we go. Elixir, about a half of an elixir advantage right now for Lucas in this match. 20 seconds remaining in single elixir time, and I see those Inferno Towers from those spectators. All right, Royal Recruits in the back. So I was wrong. He doesn't go with that Magic Archer, and it might cost him here. It does. We actually get that lock. Then he goes with the Magic Archer, trying to take advantage of getting all that chip damage. We're going to score. He's going to score a lot of chip damage. We're going to score a lot of damage as well, though, and we equalize our towers. Interesting decision there by Lucas, deciding to essentially like let that Expo lock on. Can we defend here, though? It's a big push coming in. We have that fireball back in hand. We're not using it. Okay, now we use it. Nice defense there, but the Cannon Cart does get 2 extra shots on our left tower. 1582, 594, man. We got so much damage with that 1 Expo lock. Now we're just going to go with the defensive Expos. So we've shifted our strategy here from offense to defense. And this deck is really strong. Really robust on the defensive end. Oh, nice fireball here. And we clip it. We clip that Hunter with the fireball. Now we have to cycle to another log for the right-hand lane. Or we can just use a Knight. Gets the job done very well. 8 seconds, 7 seconds, 6 seconds remaining here, guys. Just gonna have to stop one more big push. Gotta be very careful, though. This is a very dangerous deck and a dangerous player that we're going against here. Nice Musketeer placement. Getting her a little bit out of that Fisherman range so she can snipe in protection. She can snipe that Magic Archer. We go with the log there. And, dude, it is looking like this is going to be GG's here. He has to go all in, and he does. We're showing nice discipline here and not fireballing, right, on defense, if we can. Or on offense, I should say. Saving that fireball for the Magic Archer there. You know how these Magic Archers can be, guys, right? You know, 1 lock, and then next thing you know, 1,500 damage is off of our tower. Going to be very careful. So here we go, another big push coming in. Lucas is going to want to force us to use our fireball on defense, but we only are 1 log, 1 fireball away, and there it goes, guys. We beat Lucas Gamer. Now it's 4 in a row. Dude, this guy, man, this guy and Lucas is giving the Goblin Flame, man. He knows it. What the heck did I just face? All right, so we are 109. Be right back, match number 5. All right, guys, here we go against SMR Thomas. All right, man. Starting out with the Magic Archer again, we respond with a fireball, dude. This is unbelievable, man. This guy is unbelievable so far. People were right about this dude. So here we go. It's going to be a Bandit in the back again, starting off with Musketeers cycled early on. We go with a Knight to protect. Always doing a good job protecting his Musketeers. Is Aragon this entire match? Or this entire video, I should say. Here we go with the defensive Mortar. Look at that defensive Mortar there. Noteworthy, right? Looking to see what the opponent's playing first, right? Let's see what this deck is. Now we know it's Mega Knight.
Hey, Mordecai.
What?
Do you think I'm dumb?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, I thought so. I was just checking.
Sorry about that, guys. Had a little, my device fell out, but you didn't miss anything at all. We're going against Mega Knight and Royal Hogs deck, and one thing you'll notice that we did early on there is defensive mortar, as I was saying, right? And doing a great job of protecting not just the mortar, but also the musketeers in all of these matchups. So one move that we've seen that he does a lot is just go with the defensive mortar when he doesn't know what the opponent has, or he wants to make sure he identifies all their cards, all their possible kind of tanks to respond to our siege. So again, using that fireball against the magic archer and immediately come down the Royal Hogs. So we have Mega Minion and Log in hand. Mega Minion and Log really do a pretty good job as like a third option on the defensive end against those Royal Hogs, albeit he did, granted, get some damage there, but he goes with a Mega Knight in the back. We go opposite lane with our first Expo of the match. He immediately responds with the Goblin Cage. So Goblin Cage, not the card that we wanted to see as the last card there. A couple different versions of this deck. Wasn't sure which one he was playing. It looks like it's the Goblin Cage version. So now in the left-hand lane, we have a nice setup defensively with the Knight in the Muskie. Unfortunately, that Knight is being targeted by the E-Wiz, but you can see how strong this defense can be in this deck here, guys. We go with the Log finishing off that E-Wiz, and again, here comes Royal Hogs for the opponent. Getting a lot of value out of our musketeers here. We clean up in the left, get one shot on that left tower, and now we're doing work here in the right. That musketeer will survive, the second musketeer from this defense. So here we go again, and forcing out an awkward Mega Knight bandit push coming in from the opponent with the E-Wiz in there as well. Big push incoming, guys. Let's see how we can handle it. Again, a second musketeer cycled, and again, handled with ease. Dude, just getting so much value out of that Knight Mega Minion especially. Every card in this deck, notice how much value we're able to get out of it, and again, not even messing around there, just immediately using that fireball every time the opponent shows the magic archer. Nice Log there. We missed a couple of the pigs. Doesn't matter. We really wanted to make sure we get that heal spirit down, preventing hundreds of damage from our left-hand tower, and that was a success. So here we go again here, guys. Let's see, 30 seconds into sudden death overtime. Here comes Mega Knight, walking his way over. Magic Archer unable to connect to the tower, and again, ignoring all of those hogs for a minute. We go with the skeletons, and we go with the Log. Nice defense will equalize things here. We could afford to take some damage on our right-hand tower, which is now our new weak side tower. Musketeer protecting that mortar. And again, a Mega Knight forced out of the hand of the opponent. The opponent, Thomas, here really having difficulty going into what they're trying to do, their game in this match. So again, going with the Mega Knight, or excuse me, the Knight to protect against the Mega Knight. This time we actually get a mortar hit, albeit only one shot on that left tower. We go immediately with another mortar high and an Expo. A Mortar Expo push here, guys. Here we go. The opponents, or the spectators, excuse me, are BMing. They're laughing. Are you kidding me? We have an Expo and a Mortar on the board. Here we go. It's going to be a Log coming down. Fireball on our own Mortar, making sure we take those pigs off of it immediately. The pressure is on. Another Mortar. Here we go. It's going to be two Musketeers and a Knight protecting these siege units. Goblin Brawler is going to be dead. Another Musketeer is down. The opponent doesn't have enough elixir for a Mega Knight. Instead, we get an Expo lock. We get a Mortar lock. Tower's down to 1293, guys. And 10 seconds left. We just win all-out siege assault on that left tower. 5 seconds remaining. He's done it again, guys. That is 5 victories in a row, undefeated. Let me see if he'll go for 1 or maybe 2 more. Let's check to see first where he is, dude. Man, Double Siege is tearing up ladder, guys. It's tearing up ladder. Have you heard? 79th in the world. Let's see if we'll do one more. All right, guys, here we go. He's going to go one more match for us against Ryoki. He has not lost so far. I think we're 5-0. If my old man memory stands true. Let's see if we can make this a 6-0 top ladder video here. We're now well inside the top 100 ladder here in the final week, really coming into the final days of the season. And this deck is shining here. Here we go. It's going to be Muskie against the E-Wiz. 45 seconds in already to this match. Barbaro comes down. So does the Baby D from the opponent. So I'm thinking it might be I was going to say Golem deck. Nah, it looks like a bridge spam deck of some sort. We'll see. Could be a graveyard deck as well. Could really, looks like it's a graveyard deck. So here we go. We go with the defensive expo. Nice positioning there, making sure we force a response essentially out of the opponent, and they don't have their best cards to respond with, right? They don't have the Baby D, they don't have the E-Wiz, so they're going to essentially have to sack this entire Barbarian hut, and we'll be able to finish off all those Barbarians as well with the help of the Musketeer. No poison in cycle either for the opponent now. So going against something that we haven't seen before yet today, Graveyard. Go with the offensive Mortar. And they have Knight. Gonna need a little bit more than that. They go with a Bar Barrel. We have Mega Minion in hand. Nice Mega Minion. Snowball comes down from the opponent. We will get a lock here, guys. It's gonna be at least one hit. And... oh, I thought we were gonna get two there. Nice block with the Knight from the Baby D. And again, we have the opportunity here to go a little offensive. Just a cycle. We just cycle a log. All right, leaking a little bit of elixir here. We go with the defensive expo. I like that expo, especially against Graveyard, right? All right, let's see what the opponent does. We're just going to take the opportunity to fireball there. And you can see how awkward this is for the opponent. Now we go offensive, forcing a Knight out of him. He has Bar Barrel in hand as well. He has, what, Baby D back? And not too bad, though. Look at how much value that weak side expo is giving us on the defensive end. Again, just doing a nice job keeping this Musketeer alive with that Knight. We go Mega Minion, and again, the opponent decides to go with the Barbarian Hut. And meanwhile, they can't really get anything going. They haven't even used their win condition with 12 seconds remaining here in the match. Right on cue, there it comes. Should be pretty easy defense, I think, right? We have a log down, Knight at the bridge, battling those Barbarians. 1 second left on the clock. Pretty nice defense there. We take a little bit of damage, but not the end of the world. Again, going with that double siege on defense, getting the poison out of the opponent's hand. Now they can't use it on offense. So Musketeer helping out against that Baby D. We go with the offensive Mortar again. Knight is in hand for the opponent. There it comes. We go with the Knight of our own. Now we have the Bar Barrel coming down from the opponent. We log that immediately, getting all the while getting more chip damage against that tower. Check it out, guys. Check it out. We're going to get a Mortar lock here, guys, I think. No. Okay. So E-Wiz just gets the job done for the opponent, but it's okay. We have a nice... I feel like we're in a good position here. The opponent could bar putt, they do. But again, Musketeer kind of at safety, beyond that tower range. Let's see if we support this Muskie. No, he just goes with the poison. We're doing the smart thing here. Just going to defense, going with the fireball cycles. We're not playing too aggressively here, guys. And this is looking like it's going to be another win. All right, 1 minute left to go, guys. Here we go. Musketeer set up in the right-hand lane. Here comes the push. This time we go with the offensive Mortar. Log comes down, pushing that E-Wiz away. Fireball comes down, clipping that E-Wiz and getting more tower damage to that right tower. 42 seconds remaining. Here comes the Musketeer. Unbelievable, guys. Unbelievable. It's an undefeated video. With all the downtime in between matches, I've actually been recording for an hour and 13 minutes. So I'm actually going to unfortunately have to end this video after this match. But if you want to see Aragon back on the channel with this deck, certainly let me know, man. He went undefeated. Fireball comes down. Wait a second. Okay. Mega Minion is in hand. I don't want to call it too early there, but I think there's nothing the opponent can do at this point. This one is pretty much over. Musketeer on defense. Nice delay there. Mega. Wait. Whoa. Almost the Curse of Ash. We win with 61 HP remaining on our tower, guys. That's going to do it. Check out Aragon's player stats and profile links, statsroyale.com. And, of course, check out my YouTube partner, Bren Chong. We end 65th in the world. Again, follow Aragon on Twitter. Support my guests to help support me here on the channel. Thank you for using creator code CWA and Supercell Games. And a huge shout out to Bren Chong, my YouTube partner. Check out his information as well. Guys, thanks so much for watching. And, as always, take care, guys.